Headlining O'Malley versus Cheeto Vera for the this is O'Malley's first title defense against Cheeto Vera, who called him his only L in the UFC.
Yeah.
So this is like this is a story. This is like full circle. This way for him to redeem himself. And I always said that you become the champ when you win the belt. But when you defend the belt, that's when your reign officially begins. So this is the beginning of his reign. Like when he defends his belt, it's like, all right, it's official now. He's cemented. This is his reign.
Yeah.
So and he's gonna do it again, and he gets a chance to do it against a guy who, you know, gave him that L.
Whooped up on him. He whooped up on him. You go back and watch it.
I did watch it. You know what happened? It was very like, cause the thing with Cheeto was this: he's a very slow starter, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. And for watching that fight, the two was just
filling each other out,
downloading data from each other. It wasn't until and it was because of that, all of that, you know, changing the angles.
And he started the whoop. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
After Malley messed up his knee, bro.
And he started to whoop up on him. That's why the referee had to step in.
So if he didn't pull his knee, if O'Malley didn't mess up his knee, you don't think you think the fight would have went the same
way? I don't know
way?
what to think. This is high level strikers right now. I said to you before, the two guys, when we talk about O'Malley, and I had him in my pound for pound list. I had him at like 5. The reason I had him at 5, we talk about perceived dominance. And one of the parts of perceived dominance is when you look at the landscape, how dominant do you think he can be? When I look at the bantamweight landscape, there are two guys that jump off the page to me that can be a problem. Corey Sandhagen, because of his style and his type of striking and his size. And Vera, because of his type of strike. He's very patient. He doesn't waste anything. Like, he's patient. He adapts. That's why it was a filling out process when they fought the first time. No wasted movement.
It's gonna be high level striking. O'Malley is able to. One thing about O'Malley that you can't underestimate his ability to maintain distance.
Yeah.
Like, he knows how to use his length. He's a long striker. He's very agile. He's very fast. That could be a problem for him because he's used to guys rushing him, losing patience and rushing him so he could counter them. Cheeto's not going to do that. He's going to be patient as well. So maybe a little too patient though. I'm going back and forth. Maybe a little too, because while O'Malley's filling you out, he's still striking you, and he still got that knockout power. He could knock you out the end of his jab. So that's a different kind of knockout power, bro. It's gonna be a crazy chess match, bro. It's gonna be a crazy chess match.
Sounds like it might be a snooze fest.
For the first couple rounds, I believe so. First couple rounds, I believe so. It's gonna be a snooze fest. But I do think it's gonna go all 5 rounds, so. This thing's gonna go all 5 rounds, man. It's definitely going to decision. And I see O'Malley coming out as a victor, though.
You see O'Malley coming out as a victor?
Yeah, his striking's too elite, man. And like I said, Cheeto, he's too patient. Like, he may be too patient with it.
So here's my question. If the Boo Birds come out and people aren't happy, do you think O'Malley will the Boo Birds? Boo! The fight start, they're too patient. When you have 2 counter punches, that does happen.
Yeah, of course, yeah, definitely.
So sometimes you think these fights are gonna be like 2 counter punches. I'm thinking Romero and Izzy, like
Izzy. Yeah.
It could turn into that regardless of
especially
the name.
That deep in the card, when it's like the main event, people been sitting there drinking for for a couple hours, and it's gonna be Miami too. Yeah.
Will somebody break character? Will somebody take the risk? That's the question. O'Malley is somebody who's a fan favorite. Will the pressure of that make O'Malley do something? Will it make him break character? Cheeto believes he beat O'Malley. Before that fight, there was animosity. Like he was coming out and saying, "Yo, y'all," he was playing on my, like he had a lot to say, and he got the win, and he wore that one. He wore it after the fight, unapologetic. So no, I'm saying, so he believes he believes he got the remedy. I'm taking Cheeto, bro.
Word.
I'm taking Cheeto. I think he stylistically has it. I think he's going to. There's a such thing as, similar to Sean Strickland. There's a way you can apply pressure to somebody, but still kind of not being dressed down in defense.
But do you think Cheeto could put that kind of pressure on O'Malley though?
Yes, he did it the first time. He did it even. Yes, he was there. That's why it was a chess match. He was nobody to that point. Nobody to that point.
Whoa. Chess match means that he was under the same pressure too. Coach, when I say pressure, I mean like you got the other dude walking back and you got him backing up into a corner. It wasn't that way when the two of them was feeling each other out.
Question: to this point, who has been able to do that to O'Malley?
Do what? Have him
to the point where they're on even terms per se. Maybe Pierre Yan, maybe, but I'm talking about striking wise.
Pierre was actually putting pressure on O'Malley. That's
and he paid.
And he paid. Okay, so that ties back into the elite IQ of the elite striking IQ that the both of them had, which is O'Malley and Cheeto. So that's what made it a chess match, because they were both playing a physical and mental game. Mm-hmm. Cheeto was just going straight for him. That's pressure. That's pressure. What Cheeto and O'Malley had was not pressure. That was a chess match. They both was filling each other
similar.
out. So
their styles are more similar. Yeah.
And if Cheeto breaks character and breaks that level of patience and rushes in for it, he's gonna pay for it.
When have you ever seen him do that?
No, that's what I'm saying.
So when I said somebody breaking character, I was more alluding to O'Malley, only because we've seen Cheeto in similar situations not do that. Do you think O'Malley would do that for 5 rounds? Wasn't that the thing we talked about with O'Malley? We've never seen him go 5.
We've never seen him go 5, but let me go back real quick. What I was referring to is when you said that you feel that, because you said Cheeto's going to take it because he's going to put that pressure on him. I don't think he's going to put that pressure on O'Malley, bro. Even for the full 5 rounds.
Bro. So there's pressure and there's pressure. So thus far, everybody's crumbled to O'Malley within the 3-round distance. And in regards to Yan, it didn't go 5. I think we spoke on that fight when it happened, and we were saying, matter of fact, I said to you, I think you picked Yan and I picked O'Malley because it was only 3 rounds. I was saying to you, I think he could take two of the rounds early. He's never been to 5. This ain't going to 5. He might could take 2 rounds. I've seen Cheeto go to length. I've seen Cheeto get late stoppages. We talking about Dominic Cruz. We talking about end of 3rd rounds, into 4th round, dangerous.
So you think Cheeto's
we have not seen O'Malley go that distance. The type when O'Malley has gone the distance has been against guys that have not been up to par as far as their abilities. This is a guy in Cheeto. I think he's going to. I think I got him stopping O'Malley late, bro. I got 4th round. Cheeto. I think the pressure of him still being in range, still being there late, I think he will stop O'Malley. I think O'Malley will feel pressure enough to start throwing things. That's what I think is going to happen. Cheeto is going to be in range, and O'Malley is going to feel pressure to throw things, especially late. And that's where he's going to get caught.